Here goes
All right,
something.
here we go, folks. Welcome back to the Contrarians. We have a special trivia game night tonight. This is all about Alice Cooper. So we're talking about Alice Cooper, the band, and Alice Cooper's solo projects. We've got several categories that we're going to get into, and we are actually giving away a prize to the winner. It's a signed copy of Not Only Women Bleed by Dick Wagner. And it's signed to Doc. So as long as the winner doesn't mind that it says Doc on it. It's an autograph. Dick Wagner passed away like 10 years ago, and it has both the CDs in the back. It's in really good shape, good for reading material, and it is autographed by the man. And the reason that we have this book is because my uncle Mike, who has since passed on with brain cancer, collected autographed books, and he gave me this. So that's the reason we have it. So tonight we're going to be playing for the charity. I'm going to share my screen real quick. The Canadian Cancer Society. So I'm going to put a link in the description. If you want to donate, you can donate. It's because of my Uncle Mike that we got this book that we're giving away as a cool gift. And yeah, he passed away a couple of years ago. So this is for Uncle Mike and the Canadian Brain Cancer Society. Link will be in the description. Okay, folks, so what's going to happen is Peter CJ over there, he's gracious enough to come up with lots of questions, lots of categories. I'm going to show the categories. So we will get to see what they are. We got lots of questions tonight. I'm going to be playing as well because I don't know the answers to these questions, but we've got general trivia, song stats, Alice or Not, album stats, lyrics, and single sleeves. I'll explain single sleeves and then I'll throw it over to Pete to explain any of the other ones. So single sleeves is going to be, I'm going to show you a sleeve of a single, and the title is going to be blacked out. You have to tell me what the title is, and then I'll reveal it. So that's single sleeves. Peter, did you want to explain any of these, like maybe Alice or Not?
Sure, thanks. General song and album are pretty self-explanatory. Alice or Not, I will give you a song title. Your simple answer is Alice or Not. It could be any other band if it's a not. So it's either an Alice song or not an Alice song. Lyrics, I will give you a line or two, and you just tell me what song it is. So pretty straightforward.
Excellent. Thanks, Peter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call, I have a list of names here. I'm going to call the first name, and then you select the category, and we'll go around. And let's try to wait to if the person can't answer the question, let's wait till they give up. And then we'll raise hands, and I'll try to keep an eye on who raised their hand first. That way we're all raising it at the same time. It's fair. We'll do it that way.
And follow-ups are a half point?
Yeah. So if the person doesn't get it,
it's one. If they get it, they're one. I'll tell you, some of them are more than one in the same question, but follow-ups are half a point. So.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that there's some questions have a follow-up.
Some of them, but yeah, I'm saying if you try and steal, you get the half point, not the full point.
Gotcha. All right, I'll do my best. Math's my kryptonite, but I'll do my best to keep track here. And the first name I have written down was Tim. So Tim, pick a category.
Oh, this will probably backfire, but let's try lyrics.
Okay. We go dancing nightly in the attic while the moon is rising in the sky.
That would be from $1 Billion Babies.
That's correct, sir.
Excellent work. All right, Rich, you're next up.
I'll also do lyrics.
Okay. Well, I'm running through the world with a gun in my back, trying to catch a ride in a Cadillac.
Caught in a Dream.
Very good.
Rich. Dan, you're next.
Oh, boy. I try Alice or Not.
Sun Arise.
Okay, so you're asking if it's an Alice Cooper song?
Yes.
I know it's a cover. Is that a trick question?
No.
Okay, so then yes, it's an Alice song.
It's Alice. That's
Love
correct.
It to Death.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Ralph.
Stats.
Which one, album or song?
Album.
Between 1971 and 1983, 13 studio albums had been released in the U.S. Of those 13, 12 were released on Warner Brothers. Name the one that wasn't. And for an additional point, what label was it on?
Constrictor MCA.
Incorrect. I had Tim on that one.
Welcome to My Nightmare on Atlantic.
Both are correct. So
Good
that's.
job, Tim. So Tim gets.
I
a
never
point
understood
five.
why that wasn't on Warner
I couldn't
Brothers.
find any reason anywhere.
Same parent company, but
All right. So Tim gets half a point.
He gets 1 point, half for each.
And
know.
gotcha. All right. Okay, for me, I'll take Alice or not.
Out for Blood.
Alice.
Not.
Ooh.
Pantera from Projects in the Jungle. There's no follow-up because it's either out.
I tried.
No, you don't. No follow-ups on these.
All right. Then Tim.
let's try the sleeves, single sleeves.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen here.
Oh, well, I should know at least the time period. Is that the sleeve for $1 Million Babies?
Let's take a look here. How do I go next on this thing? Yes, that is correct. It's $1 Billion Babies. I do have an image of it for some reason. Yeah, you're correct. I'll give you the point for that. Figure out how to go next on that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Gotcha. I'm going to share my screen just so you can see the title. And you are correct, Tim. It is $1 Billion Babies.
And it's down in the bottom corner, by the way.
Yeah, the logo is, from the album.
I kind of figured it, that would have been on everything from that album, but yeah.
All right. Rich, you're next.
I'll try general trivia.
After repeated rejections from the record companies, who gave Alice Cooper his first record deal?
Frank Zappa.
Correct.
Work. Rich, Dan, you're next.
I'll try Alice or not again.
Poison Was the Cure.
That's not an Alice song. That's Megadeth.
That is correct.
Work. Ralph, you're next.
General trivia.
In what film does Alice appear as a street-walking zombie?
Prince of Darkness.
That's correct. Very good.
And for me, I'll just take general trivia.
Who was Alice's alter ego on the Lace and Whiskey tour?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Tim?
Maurice Escargot.
That is correct.
I knew the last name. I didn't.
All right, Tim, you're next.
Let's go with song stats.
What is the most played song live that wasn't released in the 70s?
Poison?
That is correct. It is the 6th most played live.
Work, Tim.
That's pretty sad.
Rich.
I'll do album stats.
According to bestsellingalbums.com, what is the best-selling album in the entire Cooper discography?
$1 Billion Babies.
Incorrect. Marco.
School's Out.
Incorrect. Dan?
Trash?
That is correct. According to this site, I was trying to find another to verify it against, and this is what it just kept coming up with. So, disclaimer, sometimes we may get things wrong later, folks. If we do, it's just a mistake. That's
Ralph.
A single sleeve.
Okay. I'm sharing my screen.
Oh. I'm trying to think of the ballad from this album. I don't think it's How You're Gonna See Me Now. I Never Cry? No,
That is
excellent.
That's correct. I Never Cry.
Well done.
Good work.
Yeah. Right on.
And now we got Me. Okay. General trivia.
When meeting the band for the first time, he, quote, reacted as if he had just opened a surprise package and found a box full of maggots. Who was Alice referring to?
I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna say somebody probably from the early '70s, like a Jim Morrison, but I'm gonna say Frank Zappa.
Incorrect. Rich.
Bob Ezrin.
Correct.
Good work, Rich. Tim.
Let's go with Alice or not.
Working up a sweat.
That is Alice.
That is correct.
Alice with love.
Or Tim. Rich.
Okay, lyrics.
You'd gift wrap the leper and mail him to your Aunt Jane.
Go to hell.
Well, excuse me?
Yes, I know. Yeah, hey,
Correct.
go to hell. all right?
What? Talking to me?
Well, I can't swear in this program.
Dan.
Let's try general trivia here.
Who were the three other guests who accompanied Alice Cooper when he first met Elvis Presley in 1970?
Oh boy.
Oy.
I'm going to guess. I say Jim Morrison, John Lennon, and that monk. I'm going to say that Monkeys guy, Mickey
Dolenz?
Dolenz. Is that his last
Incorrect.
name?
Incorrect.
I thought so.
Anybody else?
Nope. Oh, you guys need to look up this story. Liza Minnelli, Chubby Checker, and Linda Lovelace.
I know the story with the gun.
The gun.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that.
The other three were invited with him and went up with him in the elevator.
Ralph.
I was way off.
All right, general trivia.
You got it, General?
Yeah.
What was the name of Alice's first snake?
Oh. I don't know.
Nobody?
Nobody?
Nobody. All right.
China.
Yeah.
I'll go with song stats.
Which song from the 1975 album Welcome to My Nightmare has been played the most live?
It's probably Welcome to My... Only Women Bleed.
Correct. Good recovery.
Tim.
Let's go with lyrics again.
Well, I ain't no veggie like my flesh on the bone, alive and licking on your ice cream cone.
Feed my Frankenstein.
Correct.
Nice.
Rich.
When you read them, it sounds it sounds.
And I'm even going to try and be more creative and inflect in weird ways to make it not so obvious.
I'll do song stats.
Which Alice Cooper studio song is the longest in duration? Ooh, I can smell the brains moving.
Halo Flies.
Incorrect.
What?
I'll go. Ballad of Dwight Fry.
Incorrect.
Cleanse My Fire.
Incorrect.
Dan.
Black Juju.
Correct.
Oh yeah, right.
9-14.
That's probably a quarter of a point right there, right?
No, you still get the half.
I forgot about Black Juju.
Dan, you're next.
Yeah.
I was in your defense. I was going to say Halo Flies also. Try Single Sleeves.
Okay, share my screen here.
Clones.
You are correct.
Great job.
We're all yeah.
And man, he looks awful, doesn't he?
That's the back cover to Flesh to Fashion too. So.
Ugly.
Ralph.
Let's go with Alice or not.
Not That Kind of Love.
Yes, raise your fist in the air.
That's correct.
Work. I'll do the same. Alice or not.
Only My Heart Talkin'.
I've never heard it, so I'm gonna say no.
It's from Trash.
Excellent. Tim.
Let's go with album stats.
3 albums have reached the top 10 charts in the US. For a point each, name any or all of the 3.
$1 Billion Babysit #1. I think School's Out hit #2. And I think Welcome to My Nightmare hit #5.
You have 2 points. School's Out and $1 Billion Babies is correct. Dan?
Top 5?
No, top 10.
Top 10.
Yes.
Muscle of Love hit #10, I think.
There you go. You got all 3.
Yeah.
Well done.
So that's 3 points?
Yep. Well done.
All right, Rich.
Oh. All right. I'll do song stats again.
What track from the 1969 debut album was rewritten and became a huge hit in 1973?
Reflected.
That is correct.
Work. Dan.
Try song stats.
On the 1999 tribute album, Humanary Stew, what legendary singer sang the song Welcome to My Nightmare?
Ronnie James Dio.
That is correct.
Ralph.
Have to mention Ronnie in everything we can.
Song stats again.
2 singles have tied for the highest chart position in the US at #7. For 1 point each, which 2 songs were they?
School's Out
That's correct.
and Poison.
That's correct as well. 2 points.
Good work.
Good.
Very good.
I'll take album stats.
What is the last album to be certified gold or better in the US?
Probably something after Trash. I'll just say Trash.
Incorrect.
Ralph.
Ralph?
Hey, stupid.
That's correct.
Tim.
Let's go with Sleeves.
There you go.
Oh. I think it's Poison.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Good work. Rich.
Lyrics.
You can poison my cat, baby. I don't care. But if you talk in the movies, I'll kill you right there.
Tag, you're it.
Incorrect. Ralph.
It's the little things.
That Drive Me Wild.
Okay.
Great song, by the way.
Yeah.
Dan.
Alice or Not, I guess.
Miss Pinky.
No, that's not. That's Frank Zappa.
That is correct.
Work. Ralph.
Let's go with lyrics.
Dogs are barking, cats are screaming, streets are steaming, God's own heart, God's own heat's the devil's demon.
Somebody else got to guess that.
Tim?
It's Hot Tonight.
Yes, it is. Well done.
I'll take Alice or Not.
Woman of Mass Distraction.
Alice.
That's correct.
Tim.
General.
Who were Yvonne, Angel, Veronica, and Lady Macbeth?
They were all snakes.
That's correct.
Alex. Yeah.
Yep.
Rich.
I'll do general trivia as well.
Handling snakes can be very challenging, In August of 2004, the hired albino Burmese python had to be rushed to the hospital. Why?
Blood poisoning?
Incorrect. Tim?
Was he giving birth?
Incorrect.
Oh.
During its regular feeding, it managed to swallow the heating pad that was under it with the power cord hanging out of its mouth.
Wow.
And I have to add the side note, the snake survived and was promptly retired from the road.
I think that was Rich, right? So Dan's next?
Yeah.
All right. Album stats.
In how many total decades has Alice Cooper released at least one studio album?
No. Seven?
Correct. Well
Good
done.
work.
Pretty
Ralph.
amazing.
Song stats.
Seven. Holy crap.
I'm sorry?
Song stats.
Song. To many, the 1978 movie Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band might be the worst film ever made. Alice did contribute, however. What is the name of the song he sang?
Because.
Yep. And I'm sorry you know that.
It's on the box set.
I'll take song stats.
The 1988 soundtrack to Iron Eagle 2 contains a song performed by Alice. What is the name of the song? And for a bonus point, who was the original artist?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay, Dan?
I Got a Line on You.
Yes?
And the original artist, I believe, is Spirit.
Both are correct.
All right.
Very good.
Tim.
Alice or not?
As the Seasons Gray.
That is not Alice.
That is correct. Testament.
Rich.
Okay, I'll try Alice or not.
Screams Behind the Shadows.
Not.
That's correct. Supletura, if I ever pronounced that correctly.
Dan.
Let's continue with Alice or not.
King of the Silver Screen.
Alice.
That's correct.
Ralph.
King of Alice or not?
Popular. Ice Pick Lobotomy.
Not.
That's correct. Cannibal Corpse.
All right, let's do a full Alice or not round.
Okay. Love You Inside Out.
Not.
That's correct. That's the Bee Gees.
Tim.
Album stats.
How many total studio albums did Alice release in the 70s?
Ten.
That is correct. Well done.
Rich.
I'll try lyrics.
Man makes your hair gray. He's your life's mistake. All you're really looking for is an even break.
You and Me.
Incorrect.
Dan.
Dan.
Only Women Bleed?
That's correct.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Dan.
Me? Album stats.
Not including Bob Ezrin, what producer has the most albums to their credit?
Frank Zappa?
Incorrect. Rich?
Bob Martlett.
Incorrect. Tim?
Bo Hill?
Incorrect.
Oh, gee.
I don't know.
Alice Cooper.
Oh,
Oh,
I love that question.
That was a trick
Well,
question.
Ralph.
General trivia.
What did Alice say was the most dangerous thing anybody ever did in the business?
I think I know this. I know. I don't know. I know it's like some old time person did something. I think. I don't know.
Incorrect. Anybody else? Give the band a single. He said it gave him the ultimate confidence. Called that the most dangerous thing they ever did.
I'll take song stats.
What song from the 1982 film, let me start over. What song from the 1982 album Zipper Catches Skin was used in the 82 film Class of 84?
I'm just going to say Make That Money or whatever, Scrooge.
Incorrect. Ralph?
I Am the Future.
That's correct. It was one of two singles, neither of which charted at all.
Tim.
Sleeves again. Oh, that's elected.
You are correct. Good work. Rich.
Alice or Not.
Demon Alcohol.
Not.
Correct. That's Ozzy.
Dan.
Alice or Not.
Apple Bush.
That's Alice.
That's correct.
Ralph.
Song stats.
In 2006, Alice sang lead with an all-star band featuring Steve Vai, Duff McKagan, and Mickey D on a heavy metal tribute to the Beatles. For 1 point each, name the song Alice sings and the name of the tribute album.
But I know the name of the tribute album. I just don't know. So I shouldn't say the name of the tribute album in case somebody.
No, you get that right. That's a point.
One each. Butchering the Beatles.
That's correct.
But the song, I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. I Feel Fine.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Tim?
Was it Hey Bulldog?
That's correct. And that's a 1 point for Tim since he got the full question, that part.
I'll take album stats.
Oops, got to carry my title over here. I don't even know my own categories here because I'm on my second page. Okay, which two guitarists share the lead for the most album appearances with 10 each?
I'm just going to guess Kane.
Incorrect.
And I'll just guess Dick Wagner just because
that is correct. That's for 1 point. And the other one? Dan?
Steve Hunter?
Incorrect. Rich?
Kane Roberts?
Incorrect.
Roxy.
Incorrect. Michael Bruce.
What?
I was thinking that, but that can't be right.
Yeah, he's been on 10. Yeah.
Jim.
He played rhythm though.
Yeah. Alice or Not?
Some Folks.
That's Alice.
That's correct.
Rich.
Lyrics.
Ready as the audience that's coming here to dream, loving every second, every moment, every scream.
Hello, hooray!
Let the show begin.
I've been ready.
Dan.
I'll try lyrics.
Old man waiting by the monkey bars, trading all his ball cards, and the promised him a gold star, and they told him he could go far.
I know that. I just did the title. It's an older song there. Raped and Freezing?
Incorrect. Rich?
Public Animal number 9.
That is correct.
Ralph.
Let's go with general trivia.
Yeah, if you guys get this one, this is cool. Near the very end of Eric Singer's drum solo on the Brutal Planet concert video, someone in the crowd yells something that Eric clearly hears. What did they yell? Because we're both educational and fun here.
Did they yell Cheater Chris?
Incorrect.
I know the scene you're talking about, but
He blows out one of his drumsticks, and as soon as the guy, you hear him yell, "Get a fucking day job."
Wow.
Nice.
And Eric clearly hears it and blows out it right at the guy.
watch that
That's some
tonight.
class right there.
That's, yeah.
I'll take album stats again.
What post-2000 album charted the highest in the U.S. when it reached number 22?
I'm just gonna guess Welcome number 2, My Nightmare.
That is correct, sir.
Tim.
Let's go with lyrics.
He stares with a gleam, with a laugh so obscene at the virgins and the children he's deflowered.
The Black Widow.
That's correct.
Rich.
Song stats.
In 2008, Alice contributed a strong vocal performance for the band Advantasia. For 1 point each, name the song and the album it appeared on.
I have no clue.
Okay. Dan?
The toy something. Fuck. Oh my god, why did I lift my hand? The toy something. The toy maker. The toy. I don't know.
Do you know the album?
Oh, that I don't know.
Okay. Anybody? It's Toy Master. And the album is The Scarecrow. It's a good performance. Good song.
Dan.
Try single sleeves. He's back, the man behind the mask.
Correct.
Theme song to whatever.
Good work. Ralph.
General trivia.
Who did Alice meet while holding dance auditions for the 1975 Welcome to My Nightmare tour?
His wife.
Name?
Oh, Cheryl?
That's correct.
Is it? All right, good.
I have to get her name.
Is that 2 points?
No. Shoot.
I'll take let's go lyrics. We'll do at least one of each.
Who's the queen of the locker room? Who's the cream of the crop?
I have no idea. Muscle of Love.
Yep.
Nice.
I got it.
No. Rich jumped in before we called on him. So
Oh, okay.
what do you?
Oh.
It was you, Rich, right?
Yeah.
Wait
so-
till he's done and we call on you.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. But that is correct.
Who's correct? Rich? Rich got it?
Rich is correct.
I didn't even hear Rich say anything.
I didn't even say anything. I think someone else said it.
Oh, who said it?
I said Muscle of Love.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
then you're correct.
That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
Whole thing.
Yeah, I just raised my hand. I didn't answer anything.
Scratch this
It
whole
all
thing.
happens so fast.
Yeah. All right. Tim.
Song stats.
In 1985, Alice joined forces with Twisted Sister for a song as well as appearing in a video. Name the song.
Be cruel to your school.
Spelling not counting. That is correct.
That's right.
Billy Joel was also in that video.
Yeah. Brian Setzer played on it too.
Wow.
Pretty all-star cast.
Kind of a painful video to watch.
Yeah. MTV didn't play it.
Rich.
I'll do album stats.
What 2021 album reached number 1 in Germany?
Paranormal.
Incorrect. Dan?
Detroit Stories.
That's correct.
Wow.
Dan? Rich? No, sorry, Dan. Yeah.
Album stats.
Warner Brothers released the most Alice Cooper albums with 12. 3 additional labels tied for the most other than Warner with 3 releases each. If you get 1 point each for each label that you can name.
Oh my God. I'm bad with those. MCA's one?
Incorrect.
Never mind. I don't know.
Tim?
Epic or
Correct.
CBS or Sony.
Epic.
Whatever.
Epic Works?
Spitfire?
Incorrect.
They did Brutal Planet, Dragon Town, and The Eyes of Alice Cooper.
Maybe not according to the numbers I've got here, but
And EAR Music.
that's correct.
MCA only did 2. SPV.
Incorrect. Marco?
Electro Records.
Incorrect. This is the tricky one. The last one is Straight. Love It to Death was released in some areas.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a tough one. 2 points for him on that one. And if I'm incorrect on the other, you can put in the comments and say I cheated him out of a point.
Ralph.
Sorry.
Alice is not.
Sick Things.
Alice.
That's correct.
Work. I'll take album stats.
Between 1971 and 1975, 5 of the 6 albums were certified platinum in the US. Which album broke the streak by only going gold?
I would imagine Muscle of Love, no?
That is correct.
Tim.
When in doubt, Marco just says Muscle of Love. Let's go with Sleeves.
That's neat.
No More Mr. Nice Guy?
That's correct. Good
Very
work.
good.
Rich.
Lyrics.
Little Betty sleeping in the graveyard, living there in burgundy and white.
Dead babies.
Yes, correct.
Great
Dan.
song.
Is it me?
Yep.
Single Sleeves. Freedom.
You got it.
Excellent.
Good work. Ralph.
General trivia.
To whom was Alice referring when he said, he has a woman's name and wears makeup? How original.
Marilyn Manson.
Correct.
I'll take Alice or not.
Let me catch up here. Turn my pages. Alice or not? Psycho Love.
No.
That's correct. That's Skid Row.
Tim. I was going to say Muscle of Love, but Tim.
Let's go with song stats.
School's Out reached number 1 in the US. What was the B-side song?
Gutter Cat versus the Jets.
That's very good. Excellent.
Rich.
I'll do general trivia.
This is a challenge one. What happened to Alice on June 23rd, 1975 in Vancouver before a crowd of 17,000 fans?
You got poisoned.
Incorrect.
Ralph?
He threw a chicken in the audience.
Incorrect.
Dan?
Put a
Tim?
sword through his hip or leg, or
Nope, incorrect. Tim?
Didn't he fall off like one of the stage props or something? Or
The toy box.
yeah,
He fell and they bandaged his head. He tried to do a couple more songs before taken to the ER for 15 stitches. 3 days later at the gig in Edmonton, he told the crowd he might not be able to finish the show. 35 minutes in, he collapsed due to trouble breathing. Probably should have not played.
yeah.
I'm not sure who I asked that question or who got asked that question.
I think that was me.
Okay, so Dan, you're next.
general trivia.
All the members of the original Alice Cooper band faced challenges regarding the military draft. How did Neil Smith become ineligible for the draft, according to Dennis Dunaway's recollection?
Didn't he shoot himself in the foot?
Okay, I'm going to give you a partial. They got his draft notice and decided to get drunk. He and Alice's sister, and Mike Allen decided to do some midnight shooting. They were using the headlights to stun animals and then shoot them with their .22. Neil shot something, went out to get it, and then Alice shot him in the ankle.
Yeah, it's in his book, the golf book there.
The police came, and he tried to convince them it was self-inflicted, to which the officer said, and I needed to write this down, next time, shoot yourself in the head. Like that one.
Ralph? That was Dan, right?
Yeah.
Dan's
Yeah.
question. Ralph.
Alice or not?
When Hell Comes Home.
I'll say Alice.
That's correct.
I'll take song stats.
Only 2 of Alice's singles have been certified gold in the U.S. for 1 point each. Which 2 are they?
Only 2 have been certified gold. That doesn't count.
Singles.
That doesn't count platinum, right? Or it does?
I will tell you there aren't any platinum, so
Okay, so Poison,
that's correct.
School's Out.
Now the tough one. No, it's incorrect. Ralph.
Ralph.
School's out.
you
I just said that.
Incorrect.
Okay. Never. Elected.
Incorrect.
Only
Rich.
women bleed.
Incorrect. This one stunned me. Tim.
18.
Incorrect.
Dan, you want to guess a song?
Oh my God. I Never Cry?
That's correct.
Wow.
Wow.
That one stunned me.
Good work.
That wasn't even a top 10 single.
Tim.
Lyrics.
I was gone for 14 days. I could have been gone for more.
Ballad of Dwight Fry.
Very good.
Rich.
I'll do lyrics.
I told her that I came from Detroit City. And I played guitar in a long-haired rock and roll band.
Beat My Lover.
Yep.
Dan.
Song stats.
On April 25th, 1975, Alice Cooper the Nightmare was broadcast on ABC television in North America. The theatrical performances with Alice playing Stephen, who is perpetually trapped in a nightmare, covers the entire Welcome to My Nightmare album. However, there was one additional performance not from that album. What song was it?
School's Out?
Incorrect. Tim.
Ballad of Dwight Fry.
That's correct.
Ralph.
Alice or not?
Now It's Dark.
No, not Alice.
That's Anthrax.
Alice or not?
Pass the gun around.
Alice.
That's correct.
Tim.
Album stats.
School's Out peaked at number 2, as you had pointed out earlier, on the Billboard Top 200 the week of July 29th, 1972. What album kept it from reaching the number 1 spot?
Oh, geez. 1972. Probably something not at all like Alice. I really don't. I'm just going to guess something by John Denver.
Incorrect. Anybody else? Honky Chateau from Elton John.
Oh.
Dan. I'm sorry, Rich. My bad.
I'll do lyrics again.
Okay, this is the last one of the category.
Okay.
And we've never heard of Eisenhower, missile power, justice, or truth.
I do not know. No.
Tim?
Department of Youth.
That's correct. That category is done.
Dan.
Let's try Alice or not.
The Judas Kiss.
Not.
That's correct. That's Metallica.
Ralph.
General stats.
Okay, general trivia. True or false? Elton John watched Alice's new Beverly Hills home burn to the ground in 1975.
I'll say true.
Elton was his next door neighbor. Alice watched it burn on television.
Oh, wow.
I'll
It
take
just remodeled the whole thing, too.
album stats.
$1 Billion Babies hit the number 1 spot on the Billboard Top 200 the week of April 21st, 1973. What album did it knock out of the number 1 spot after that album's 2-week run at number 1?
Sorry, what year?
April 21st, 1973.
Shit. I don't know. Get Your Wings, Aerosmith.
Incorrect. Tim?
Just a guess. Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy.
Incorrect. Lady Sings the Blues soundtrack by Diana Ross.
Close. That was close.
Tim.
We don't discriminate.
Sleeves. Oh, that is No More Love at Your Convenience.
You are correct.
Wow.
Excellent.
Rich.
Alice or not.
All You Need Is Rock and Roll.
Man, I thought I knew his stuff. I don't know.
Is either Alice or not. Pick a choice. Pick.
Wait, Alice or not? Is that what I'm doing?
Oh, is that what you? That was I thought what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, did I? Okay, yeah. No.
No, that's White Lion.
You should lose a point for that, Rich.
I forgot. My mind was elsewhere. I don't know where it was. But.
Dan.
Hey, Richard, I'm going to choose Alice or not.
Okay, you want that one as well, just to confirm?
Yeah. I'm just letting him know, yeah.
Dance Yourself to Death.
Alice.
That's correct.
Ralph.
Same, Alice or not.
Okay, here's the last one of that category. Chaos and Disorder.
Ooh, I think that is, yeah.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
Prince. One of my favorite Prince songs of all time.
Let's go song stats.
Out of the 10 tracks on $1 Billion Babies, 9 of them have been played live. Which track has never made it to the live set?
I don't know.
Dan?
Marianne?
That's correct. It's a great piece too. I love it. It's a great song. Not really live material, but
No.
Tim.
Song stats.
in a full-on head scratcher, one track from the Love It to Death album has never made it to the live stage. What track is it?
Is it a head scratcher? Is it Hallowed Be My Name?
That's correct. I don't understand that at all. That track crushes.
Yeah.
Rich.
That would be really good live.
Okay. I'll do song stats.
Okay. Out of all 29 studio albums, 27 have had at least one track performed live. Which two have been completely ignored? For 1 point each.
I'm gonna guess Dada and Zipper
correct.
Catch a Skin.
There you go. Very good.
Good work, Rich. Dan.
Single sleeves. Looney Tune?
Incorrect. Ralph?
School's out.
That's correct. School's out. You got it.
Oh, Tim said the B-side.
There you go. I wasn't gonna.
I'm an idiot.
Tim had already told you the B-side.
Yes, I know.
Ralph.
No more general trivia.
I have general, song stats, and album stats.
All right, general trivia.
And single sleeves.
And yes, those. True or false? A 14-year-old from Calgary, Canada, died sadly in 1974 after trying to emulate the gallows trick Alice performed on the ABC in Concert show performing Schools Out.
I say false.
That's true, sadly. So
Wow.
condolences. That is very sad.
Wow.
They say it was probably underreported because they think there were maybe more incidents of it that happened that they were unaware of.
I'll take albums.
Alice's impact.
Album stats. That's me.
I'm sorry, album?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is the last question, and it's appropriate for you. In reference back to Billion Dollar Babies, its stay at the top would be short-lived because the following week of April 28th, 1973, it fell to number 3. It was outpaced by Aloha from Hawaii at number 2 by Elvis, and this new entry at number 1. What album was it?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. Billion Dollar Baby's stay at number 1 was short-lived when the following week it fell to number 3. Number 2 was Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii. Which new entry took over the number 1 spot?
No idea.
What year was it?
It was April 28th, 1973.
Tim?
Tim?
Well, I'm going to try it again. Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy.
Incorrect. Ralph?
King Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon?
That's correct.
Ah.
It would stay number 1 for only 1 week because Elvis would knock them out. But don't feel bad for Pink Floyd because they appeared on and off the charts for a total of 948 weeks.
Wow. Tim?
Single sleeves. What was the single? Is it You Want It, You Got It?
Incorrect. Dan?
Who do you think we are?
Incorrect. Rich?
I know what it is.
I had a title in my head. You Look Good in Rags?
Incorrect. Ralph?
Special Forces?
Incorrect. Peter, do you want to try?
No.
The answer is 7 and 7.
7 and 7 is
That was a single?
Good try.
the remake on there was, yeah.
And next is Rich.
What categories do we
I
have
have
left?
general and song
And single sleeves.
in singles.
I'll try single sleeves. I haven't done that one yet. I'm 18.
Incorrect. Ralph.
On a dream.
Incorrect. Dan.
Under my wheels.
That is correct. Under my wheels. Dan.
Single sleeves.
I'm looking for the A side here. They're both covered underneath the spot, but I'm looking for the A side.
That's the cover. I'm 18.
Correct. 18.
Wow. Total guess.
Good job. Ralph.
Let's go with album stats.
I have general and song stats.
General.
Okay, here's the last question in that category. True or false? Alice Cooper ran for governor of Arizona.
False.
That's correct. However, in 2016, when he reissued elected, he did put out a list of things he would do if he was elected. And if you'll indulge me for 2 seconds, getting Brian Johnson back into AC/DC, a snake in every pot, no more pencils, no more books, adding Lemmy to Mount Rushmore, renaming Big Ben Big Lemmy. He wanted Groucho Marx on the $50 bill and Peter Sellers on the 20-pound note, cup holders for every airplane seat, a ban on talking during the movies, and a ban on taking selfies except in a designated National Selfie Day.
I like.
I will take
Reasonable things.
Song stats is the only one left, right?
Yep, I have 2 left.
I'll take one.
Which song was performed more often? Welcome to My Nightmare or Feed My Frankenstein?
This is just a guess. Welcome to My Nightmare.
Incorrect. Feed My Frankenstein is logged 1,656 to 1,299 for Welcome to My Nightmare.
Wow.
Not even close.
Okay, Tim. So the only thing that's left is single sleeves. Are you ready?
I'll take it.
I have one. I have one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
One song stat left.
I'll take the sleeve anyway.
All right. Here you go, Tim. This one's for you.
Is that Teenage Lament 74?
Incorrect. Dan?
Muscle of Love.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Muscle of Love. There's one of those left now.
Yeah, it was one of those two. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Rich. It's either song stats or single sleeves.
Song stats.
Okay. Last question. There have been many great song openers over the years, but one track has dominated the set list as the clear number one show opener. What track is it?
Under My Wheels.
Incorrect.
Dan?
Hello, hooray.
Correct. Over 540 times. Bonus point if anybody can get what's number 2.
Welcome to My Nightmare.
Incorrect.
School's Out.
Incorrect. Tim?
No More Mr. Nice Guy?
Incorrect. With 363 set list showings, Brutal Planet.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
They went through that stretch. He opened tour after tour with it.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to do all that in one tour at a time, making my tick notes there. Those are my questions.
All right, last one. This is for Dan. Single sleeves.
I'll take single sleeves. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh my God. Department of Youth.
Incorrect. Tim?
Did Only Women Bleed?
That's correct.
Excellent.
I was going to say it's got to be Welcome to My Nightmare because it's got that anchor label on it. So I think that's what. Yeah.
All right, folks, thanks for joining us. I'm just going to reiterate a couple of things real quick. So we just did our
tally
Alice
'em up.
trivia. I have all the scores here. And I just want to remind folks we are playing for an autographed copy of Only Women Bleed, or sorry, Not Only Women Bleed by Dick Wagner. His autograph says Doc, Rock On, Dick Wagner, with the 2 CDs at the back. We are playing for brain cancer. My Uncle Mike donated this book. Thanks, Uncle Mike. And if you want to donate, you can donate to the Canadian Cancer Society. I'm going to put the link in the description. Your tally of the scores. In last place was me with 10 points. Then Rich, 13 points. Then Dan, 18.5 points. And I do want to give a special shout out to Dan for getting the most half points. So you nailed the half points. In second place was Ralph with 17 points. Oh, I'm sorry. Ralph came in third with 17.5 and Dan came in second with 18.5. And in first place, our winner is Tim Derling with 27 points. So good work, Tim. Send me your address and I'm going to mail this to you.
Awesome.
And other than that, I don't have anything else. Yeah. And thanks, Peter. Thank you, Peter, for doing that. Peter put all the questions together, and there was some tough questions on there. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My
I'm
pleasure.
gonna go watch that Brutal Planet DVD just because of you now.
Yeah.
all right, folks, we'll see y'all next time.
See you later.
Yep.